Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out Arcade Archives, Sunset Riders on Nintendo Switch. Okay, it looks like we have a 2-player, 4-player, and then we have a North American 2-player, 4-player. So let's hit the 2-player modes on each. I mean, I don't think we really need to do the 4-player modes, since I'm only 1 player. Hey, even 2 players is too much for me. I played this game actually pretty heavily in the arcades back in the early 90s when it was released. Although I'm not actually a fan. I think the game is actually too simple for me, especially when you compare it to Konami's other shooters that they're releasing. You know, the Contras and the Devastators of the time. The Old West theme doesn't necessarily do anything for me. But it is, pretty well loved. And, there are a lot of people that got to experience it on the Super Nintendo and the Genesis. But maybe not the arcade version necessarily, if they weren't old enough to go to the arcades at the time that it was released. Or if that's just wasn't the thing that the parents allowed them to do, to go to arcades. I thought the home conversions were actually pretty good, but yeah, nothing is quite like the arcade version. So let's see if my memories match my experiences. Steve. I don't know why all the cowboys look like they're like 50 years old. Billy. Bob. Bob the cowboy? Okay, sure. Cormano. Never noticed that. They all look like they were like retired. Is that part of the story? I don't really know. Or they're in their sunset years? Is that what I call Sunset Riders? I have no idea. Alright. Let's do Cormano. It even has like all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sounds. Oh. Oh. Sorry, lady. Yeah, but it does fall very much in line with the running guns that Konami was making a lot of at the time. Oh, yeah, it's just not your lucky day, girlfriend. Ah, damn it. Oh, it's interesting that the voices are in English.
Please continue.
I love this arcade board. I love the sound chips that they were using at the time. It's so very distinct. I didn't do particularly well there. But that's okay. Alright, let's go and check the North American version. I'm not sure what's different in this one. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, they're all still very colorful cowboys. I mean, maybe just the subtitles? I'm not sure what could really be that different. Keep it consistent. Okay, well, I'll try and shoot the innocent people this time. No guarantees, though. Oh, am I supposed to shoot you? Oh, okay. No sexism here. Everybody gets a bullet. Although not everybody effectively throws a piece of dynamite at you, so... Why are the chickens at the head of the herd, huh?
It's time to pay.
Okay, no subtitles. Makes sense. It does remind me of like the first Contra boss, right?
Marry me with my money.
Well, actually, this isn't too bad. Maybe I just didn't like the Super Nintendo and Genesis versions. Or I might have been tired of running guns at that point in time in my gaming life. You know, it's not like now where running guns are actually very rare. Although the running gun industry is basically the first-person shooter industry at this point. Or third-person shooter industry, you know, depending. They both have the same gameplay. Yeah, the sprite animation's always been really good. It's kind of interesting how much pink there is in the game. There's a ton of pink in this game. And during the early 90s, pink wasn't actually that popular of a color. Not like nowadays. Nowadays, it's a pretty popular color amongst both the sexes.
Draw, Pilgrim. Me.
2-frame running animation. Oh, damn. Whoa, that's hard. What kind of cowboy is that? My goodness. I know how controversial this is. Running in for a friendly visit with the neighbor, the neighborhood prostitute. I was about to say, huh? You'll be tired. Chambers me into me, by the third time, if you know what I mean. Not really by the first time for me, but yeah. I'm just saying.
You in deep big trouble.
Ooh.
Please continue.
Nice. Alright, so there you go. This is our audap. You're watching Arcade Archives, Sunset Riders on Nintendo Switch. I think this is a pretty accurate conversion. It definitely looks and plays exactly like I remember it in the arcades. And I think I reflect a little bit better on this game than I did when I first played it. I said the run and gun industry was just starting to really really excel during this time, and this is like not as like a high action game as you know Konami's other series that they were making. But it's actually pretty fun now that I've kind of gone back and revisited it. So I'd say that if you're curious about Sunset Riders, you know, it is kind of a short game, but it's a fun game. So check it out because you can play 2 players, and there really aren't that many games that you can do that with, even in today's modern gaming, especially couch co-op. So yeah, I'd suggest it. Give it a try. I think you'll have fun. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.